What is going on, investors? In this video, I want to speak about 5 companies that we speak about quite regularly on this channel. I want to talk about OPENDOOR, CELH, Tattooed Chef, HIMS, and ABNB. There's been some major updates that I need to bring to your attention. So with that said, if you gain any value, please make sure you smash the like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell if you want to stay up to date with all of my latest videos. Now let's dive right into it. So first up, we have OPENDOOR. Now, if you've been following my channel over the past month, I have been banging on the door of OPENDOOR, that rhymes, but since August 29th, that was the first time I spoke about OPENDOOR on this channel. And at the time, I said I really liked the company. I really wanted to get involved in the company. And it had a market cap of $10.48 billion. Now, fast forward to today, on market close, we closed at $13 billion. So since that time, the company has added over $3 billion worth of value. And of course, if you invested when I did and my Discord members did, we're sitting quite pretty in profit right now. But in my opinion, this is just the beginning for OPENDOOR. I still think it's relatively undervalued in comparison to where it will be in the next 5 to 10 years. So I'm still building my position. I'm sitting on over 2,500 shares, and I plan to get my position to about 4,000 shares and keep my average sub $19. That's my target. So I'm still buying right now. And on the news that they released recently, man, I'm even more bullish. So let's dive into it. So OPENDOOR, it was announced on Tuesday, October 5th, that OPENDOOR builds $9 billion debt war chest to buy US homes. Now, our target is to buy 40,000 homes, so roughly about 10,000 homes each quarter. And with this war chest, which is a really sizable war chest, we now have the financial tools necessary for us to be able to hit our target, which was set by management. So the article says the company, the largest of an emerging group of tech-powered home flippers called iBuyers, entered into an amended mezzanine debt facility with a $3 billion limit, okay? And that's according to an October 4th filing. So that move, combined with other recent transactions, allows the company to borrow as much as $9 billion through non-recourse asset-backed facilities. And what you'll find as well, it's not just OPENDOOR doing this, because remember, in my previous video regarding OPENDOOR, I said the 3 main players are OPENDOOR, Zillow, and OfferPad, but also not forgetting Redfin now. But you can see their main competitor, Zillow, they're doing the same thing. They also tapped Wall Street for debt, seeking more than $1 billion in 2 unrated bond offerings. Now, the reason why these companies are doing this is because it's starting to gather steam. If you didn't catch my last OPENDOOR video, I said the iBuyer market captured 1% for the first time ever of all US home purchases. So Zillow, recognizing that, yo, this thing is starting to pick up some speed, okay? The network effect is working wonders for the iBuying industry, and it's no wonder main competitors like Zillow are also trying to open up that line of credit, pretty much trying to build up their own war chest to capture as much market share as possible, because iBuying as an industry is going to take more market share as the months and years roll on. And right now, OPENDOOR are the leaders, followed by Zillow and then OfferPad. You can check my previous video. I brought up a graph that proved that. So you can absolutely understand the urgency from Zillow and also the urgency from OPENDOOR. They are both battling to try and capture as much market share within the iBuyer industry. And it's just amazing to see. Now, I am looking at Zillow as potentially making an investment. The Zillow stock itself has slashed pretty much in half. It has been tanking since its highs. So it peaked at $212 and it's now trading at $90. And I'm already bullish on the iBuyer industry. I'm starting to flirt with the idea of having a huge position in Zillow as well to run alongside OPENDOOR. I haven't made that decision yet because I'm still conducting my due diligence on Zillow as we speak. But if you want to know what I'm buying in real time, and if you want to know if and when I start positioning Zillow, then you need to join my Discord group, and the Patreon link is in the description below. Now, next up, we have news to do with CELH. Okay, so Nick Jonas, right? He's a really famous actor. He was in Jumanji with The Rock, Kevin Hart, and some other lady. I forget who she is. Forgive me. But he's a really famous actor, and he's also a very famous musician. He was on The Strategist, and they asked him pretty much, what can't he live without, essentially? And if you go down, you can scroll through. He talks about his new era hats. He talks about Vans. He talks about this styling cream. Talks about some simple dark chocolate. But you know where I'm going with this, right? There you go. He talks about CELH. He can't live without CELH. And in my last CELH update, we spoke about Jonah Hill. So GQ did something similar about, you know, what are the 10 things that Jonah Hill can't live without. And his very first product is CELH. You can see him here holding a CELH can. He pretty much clarified that he lives off CELH. It's his new coffee. And he got Leonardo DiCaprio hooked. He got Jennifer Lawrence hooked. Meryl Streep hooked, and they're all hooked on Celsius. So Celsius right now is pretty much taking over Hollywood. It's actually really interesting to see, and I absolutely love this company. So Nick says that our manager was getting really into Celsius, and it kind of rubbed off on me. It gives you an extra boost in the morning. I love to have Celsius right after my coffee for a caffeine double whammy. I can't claim to be an expert on all of the science behind how it might accelerate your metabolism and the other stuff that the brand talks about, but I think it tastes good and it gives me a lot of energy without sugar or artificial flavors and stuff. I drink one a day. Oh my God, he drinks 1 Celsius a day. And I believe Jonah Hill said the exact same thing, that he drinks at least 1 can of Celsius a day. And you know, I spoke about this on my Twitter. I said, wow, Celsius. So that's Jonah Hill, Leonardo DiCaprio, Jennifer Lawrence, Nick Jonas. The network effect is in full effect and it's spreading like wildfire across Hollywood. A huge testament to how awesome Celsius official and I tagged them drinks are. Can't wait till full UK expansion. And these guys got cocky. Look at what Celsius energy drinks said. They said good products. What can we say? So I absolutely love the cockiness. But on the topic of expansion into the UK, boom, Amazon.co.uk, they have now got Celsius listed on Amazon.co.uk. Now, granted, it's still temporarily out of stock, but they are making strides to it becoming available very, very soon in the UK. And that's the expansion that John Fieldy was talking about in Q2's earnings call. So let me pull up the transcript here. So when asked about, you know, their expansion into Europe, John Fieldy says, yes, we've been talking about it for some time. We are obviously doing extremely well on Amazon in North America and working with the European partners and divisions over there. We're looking for really in Q3 to launch in the UK and Germany and other markets. So this is evidence of what John Fieldy was talking about in our Q2 earnings call. And guys, it's almost here. So as soon as this is available, I cannot wait to see what all the hype is about. I love Monster energy drink, but I have deliberately boycotted Monster because I do not want to contribute to their top line. Hell no, they're a competitor. So I'm going to just wait. I've been drinking orange juice for now. So I can't wait for Celsius to launch and I'll start drinking more Celsius. It's so sad. I can be so sad sometimes. Right. Now, next up, we have Tattooed Chef. And I want to give a shout out to Jesse from Plant Stock. Okay, that's his channel, Plant Stock. If you haven't subscribed to Jesse, follow him. He talks about all plant-based food stocks from Beyond Meat, Tattooed Chef, Oatly. He recently posted an update on Tattooed Chef. I think it was today, or was it yesterday? I think it was today. But essentially, he confirmed that Target are now cutting the prices of our Tattooed Chef products on their websites. So I went on Target myself to confirm, and you can see it's had a price drop. So it used to be priced at $4.99, I believe it was, and it's now been cut down to $4.29. Okay, so Target are cutting our prices. Now, in all honesty, my honest opinion, that's a little bit worrying, all right? That's a little bit concerning. It kind of signals to me that maybe we're not selling as much as we would like to, or as Target would like, and as a response they decided to cut the prices. Now again, this is something that I hope management address in our Q3 earnings call, but I don't really know how I can see this in a positive light. Okay, so that's just me being completely honest. Please don't start calling me a Tattooed Chef bear. I'm just giving you my opinions. I mean, in Q2 our sales did come in a bit weak, and our Foods of New Mexico acquisition really helped us out in Q2. And that's a fact, all right? So the fact that we're now seeing Target reducing the prices of some of our products, that's not a bullish sign, all right? Comment in the section below what you think, but this does make me a little bit worried about Q3. Very, very slightly worried about Q3. Now, moving on, we have Airbnb. So Airbnb is a position I've pretty much fully built my position. I have about 125 shares. My target was 150 shares, but I'm really happy with my position at the moment. Unless we see the stock price of Airbnb drop to about $155, then I might add and just fully completely build it. But right now I'm happy with my position right now, just to let it ride and follow the company. But as you can see here, we've had some significant price target raises. So BTIG raised it from $170 to $190, and also we had Loop Capital. They increased their price target to $205, and from where we closed on Friday at $169, if we are to hit that $205 price target, that represents a 20% upside from where we are now. So if they are correct, then of course that's going to build our wealth quite significantly, because I've got a decent amount of money in Airbnb, which is already up because I've got an average of about $152, $153 a share. So another additional $20 if this analyst price target is correct. Yes, please. All right. So last up, we have HIMS. Okay. And now the company, there's not been any new news recently, But in terms of positions, we're starting to see a lot of hedge funds build their position in HIMS. Okay, so as of the 8th of October, we saw this fund increase their position by 150,000 shares. We also had Berman Capital increase their position by 22,000 shares. But the biggest name for me is Bank of America. So you have these two funds of Bank of America. They increased their position here back in September, 331,000 shares. And also in this Bank of America Corp puts, there's been a 334,000 share change position, which of course you absolutely like to see. And you had Morgan Stanley here also increase their position by 61,000 shares. So those are the major updates that I have for you in this video today. If you gain any value, please make sure you smash the like button, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you want to stay up to date with all of my latest videos. And if you want to know what I'm buying and selling in real time, if you want access to all of my research notes, then you need to join my Discord group, and you can do so by clicking the Patreon link in the description below. So with that said, I hope you guys have a fantastic week, and I'll catch you in the rest of the week. Take care. Peace.